starting video transmission. We are live.
We are
Okay,
live.
we are live. Hello, friends. After much fighting with technology, I think we're here. Now, hopefully, we have sound and everything works. It looks good from what I can see. I'm going to check this out on YouTube just to see, although I'll get feedback, probably. Okay, I see us on YouTube. Looks good.
I cannot see anything.
No, on YouTube? Or,
Uh,
oh, well, yeah, I guess
no, I
you'll,
can't. Oh, wait, I can on the live here.
yeah, otherwise, I guess you're sort of talking into the void on Discord.
That's what I'm doing here.
Okay,
I could see it on my phone though.
excellent. Let me see if I can. Okay, so, all right. Danny, hey, we have one person saying hello. I think we had five people hanging out and waiting to join in. Can you hear me and Pei? Can you hear both of us? How does it sound?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, cool. My one concern with this was making sure that everyone else could actually hear you and not just the input from my mic, so hopefully that's good. I think it should be. So, just wait for some feedback from viewers. Confirm. I usually get people, sounds good, hear both of you. Yay, we have confirmation. Success. Great success. Hello, everyone. Mongo Studio. Claude, welcome. So,
Yes. Hi, hello everyone. Sorry, I'm just trying because I've never done it this way
yeah,
before, and so I'm like going back on my phone and then just a black screen on my computer here.
Yeah, I work with
So I just
Streamlabs and I wasn't sure the best way to do this, but this is the one that I found that worked. So I guess you can't really see me because it's streaming through Streamlabs, but yeah, I think it's looking all right. So, welcome to my first sprinting session of 2022. It's been a couple weeks off, and I have a guest, Pavio, from his channel Attention. I've talked about him quite a bit and linked him, and if you haven't checked his channel out yet, you definitely should. I think it's in the description below. If it's not, I'll add it later. If you want to say hello, Pay, introduce yourself, talk about your channel a bit.
Yeah. Pay. I've been away from making content recently, but I'll be back doing that more in within a week or two, hopefully. So I just really I'll talk about
Sorry,
really anything.
sorry, we just got a subscription pop up. Thank you for subscribing. Continue.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Good. No. Sorry. Like that. That's why I don't know where to look. Um. Yeah. What was I saying?
Just starting to tell
Yeah.
about what you talk about on your channel. You're going to be back making content soon because you've had some time away.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had some time away mainly due to health issues and just finishing up some other projects which I will be explaining in a video I'll be putting hopefully in a moment actually. And yeah, other than that, just primarily talk about fiction and writing. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a very different channel from mine, but one of my favorite channels to watch. I always learn something new when I'm watching, and I always feel like I should be reading more as well. So it encourages me.
I never feel like I read as much as anyone else on BookTube or AuthorTube, but I also reread pretty much everything, so I don't. But
That's what
I
I'm
feel
doing
the
right
same
now.
way.
Well,
That's
booktubes
always good.
Booktube, like some of the people, the amount they read is horrifying. But actually, Danny, one of our viewers, she's a patron of mine, and she reads a lot, and she puts me to shame. I think she's probably at like quadruple the amount that I've read this year. I've read like
Oh.
three books this month, and one was like shorter children's book. So,
Yeah, I don't typically read any more than about 50 to 60 books a year,
that's
but I'll
way
hear
more than me.
others read. But well, usually I hear people, 100, a year. I'm like, how do you,
At
I don't do that.
150, you wonder like how much are you getting out of them, right? Like are you
Yeah,
really
yeah,
absorbing that much? Because it seems like a yeah, Danny read 84 last year. I
uh,
can't. How well
yeah,
do you
and when,
absorb those, Danny?
yeah, right. And like even 50 to 60, that even might be an exaggeration. It's probably lower than that. So I just, but like, yeah, yeah, it depends on what you're reading too. I guess a lot of these book tours are usually reading YA and things that you can get through within a couple days. So I
That's
guess that's all
that's
that all
true,
plays into.
and with that genre, it's kind of, and I say this as someone who writes YA, with that genre, it's kind of like you read the story, you just enjoy it, purely enjoy it, and you're not trying to like
Yeah,
analyze it in depth or anything like that. Though, I mean, I try to put in a few things that you can analyze, but generally it's just fun.
yeah, and then that's their purpose. So nothing wrong with that.
Need some of that in the world. So we are at, well, it says 5 viewers on my OBS, but I find that that's usually not quite accurate. Oh, we have, Claude says they read between 20 and 50 books. There's only 24 hours a day, so much to do, so they don't feel bad. Yeah, I am the worst here because I aim for 12 and then I read about 6. And my goal is to change that this year. Yeah, and Danny's also saying that she just enjoys a lot of them, and then you have the random ones that she tears apart for school are just fun. I think that makes
Yeah,
sense for sure.
yeah,
So
definitely.
so I guess I'm getting a bit of a late start here, but it doesn't matter. But we can go into our first sprinting session, and you can finish uploading your video, Pay.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, just to explain to everyone, I thought I was only an hour behind Holly, and so I just came here completely unprepared. So sorry if I'm a bit out of it or
being
a
like
bit behind.
being frazzled is the nature of the author, I think.
That's true too.
So, oh yeah, I guess I'll say what I'm working on today. Today I'm actually editing. Usually I do writing, so my count, I'm not really going to do a word count. I think I'm going to do a page count, unless it's a very small page, and then I'll do a word count, but it's going to be a bit different than usual, so I'm not going to be trying to like get in 500 words every session. And Pay, are you working on editing still, or after the video?
Yeah. Well, I finished all the edits that my editor recommended, which actually I finished on your previous writing,
Oh,
and
excellent.
then just this last week and a half, I've just been doing one final draft before I will, for the first time, look for beta readers to see how it flows or goes.
Okay, cool. I want a beta read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
I will keep that in mind about the end of this week.
Okay, cool. All right, so if I know this is kind of small on phones, but I do have a schedule right here for the sprints. We're going to be doing a 15-minute sprint first, and we build our way up to a 30-minute one at the end of the session. And during that one, I have mystery words that you're allowed to work into your writing if you want. It's totally optional. So I'm going to get my timer ready and hopefully it actually starts because it didn't when I was testing this before. Are you gonna go? And if not, I might have to just manually tell people this. Actually, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna reset it. Sorry, trying not to do dead air here. Gonna open my settings and 15 minutes. Okay. Yay, we have a timer. So I'm going to mute my mic and put some music on, and we can get writing and editing. And that sprint is done. First 15 minutes down.
Did I come in and did I come in on time?
Yeah, you did. I just was
Okay.
thinking, uh-oh, I hope he can tell when it's when it's time to do that again.
Well, I kept going back and forth on my phone because there's about a minute delay,
Oh no.
and so
I wonder
I wasn't sure if I.
I wonder if I can like notify you on Discord and it won't mess up Streamlabs. I think maybe I can. This is my first time
I
doing
that
this, everyone.
I think I timed it out. I think I'm about 36 seconds of delay.
Awesome.
So
Well,
when I saw the timer at 36 seconds, I just had to turn it back.
I think for the next one, I can actually just hop over to Discord and leave you a little note and it won't mess up the stream, it looks like. So we're good for that.
That works too.
Hello, Fatima. We had a couple more people join in, and Lauren Adele kindly suggested that people like the stream. So, yes, please remember to like the stream. We appreciate it. We are doing our sprints. We just finished our first one. If you hopped in midway, we're doing 15 minutes, as you can see on the little timer right down here, and we will work up to half an hour near the end. I love finding a midday sprint that I didn't know about. Yeah, it's a nice surprise, right? Oh, Danny, you're setting your own timer too. Excellent. Yes, the universe is telling you to work. So I got about 14 pages of editing in, which is. Oh, I did not post this in the Discord. I did a announcement. For anyone who doesn't know, I have a Discord server where I do sprints during the week, or one at least. But I did do an announcement saying it was happening today, so I haven't posted it again. Maybe I should, or you could if you would like, Denny. So I got 14 pages in with my edit, which was quite a bit, but I'm just going through my editor's edits and like commenting and changing things, so it's not a lot. How's your video going, Pay?
All right. I think it's just loading. I would have finished it all, except this program seems to like to not work only when I need it to in a hurry.
Yeah,
So
sounds
so
sounds like technology.
yeah, no, that's about right. Yeah, I had to remind myself I'm still on camera, so I can't like get angry.
Oh,
So then people are just gonna see me like lose it in complete silence, and that would just be weird.
I don't know, maybe we'll go viral.
Yeah, that might not be the reasons I want to go viral.
Yeah, yeah. Although I think in a lot of cases with viral content, it's not really for the best reason, is it?
Yeah. I was thinking that as I was saying that I don't think I would want to go viral.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah, exactly. Fatima says you may have to shake it by the shoulders.
Yeah. I almost did, and and then that little green light at the top of my screen reminded me there are people watching.
I don't think they'll mind. She says that she wouldn't mind. I think everyone's fine with outbursts of anger.
Yeah, we all do it, especially when technology is involved.
Yeah, I was trying to
For
film for my Patreon yesterday. I do little Sims streams with my like Sims for authors and my Bandicam, which is supposed to record my face cam and the game, just wasn't working. And I was losing my mind. I had to redo it about 6 times before I just gave up on the face cam. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just give up on everything when it comes to technology. I can't stand it.
Just want to go live in the woods.
Yeah. That's I typed my first draft of all my manuscripts on a typewriter because if I just for the first ones and then second one I do on my laptop because if I were to just do it on my laptop then I would have none because they would delete at some point.
Yeah, that's interesting though. I've kind of wanted to start writing on a typewriter. I haven't tried yet though.
Yeah, I just have the hard copy right off the bat, and there's nothing that can really go wrong after that.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's and that's cool to have. Like it would look great too. You could probably like autograph and sell that someday.
if I'm in that position, I won't need to sell it.
Right. Yeah, Fatima regularly converses with their technology to act right, and Danny also keeps backups everywhere. My
Yeah.
my external conked out a couple days ago, and I haven't felt so panicked in ages. And I was submitting it to this data recovery place in the city, and they ask like, "What's the primary thing that you need us to get out of this? Like, what is your most important file?" And I was just like, "Everything, everything." So it's
Yeah, I have about 50 of those little card things because those only work half the time. I'll
Mm-hmm.
save everything on one of those, and then the next day go plug it in, and then it just says it doesn't connect.
It's
And so I
horrifying.
don't. It's weird.
I
It's horrifying. Yeah.
On this external that I have, it has all of my photos since like 1995. And so that's really bad because I was also about to order them all in photo book format to have hard copies because I don't like having my photos just floating around in the ether. And so, of course, it conks out, and now I might lose like all the photos, all of my photos.
Oh, jeez.
So that would be great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's. See, I've already done that a long time ago, and there's no existing photos of me from anywhere really.
Yeah.
That's already happened.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I mean, they're on the external, and I've gotten a lot of them off the internet, the worst of it. So that's a plus. But I guess we should go into another sprint instead of just complaining about technology for the next hour, which I could do.
Yeah.
So let us reset here, and I will actually let you know when it's done on Discord,
Oh
since
yeah, for
we've got a bit
sure.
of a weird setup. Okay,
Yeah, that'll work.
we're doing another 15 minutes for anyone who wants to join in. Going to start now, and I wish you luck.
understand me. I know you understand me.
Time is up. It's our second sprint down.
Am I on?
You are. We
Yes.
are
Okay.
back. You got my note.
Right. Yes.
I have to figure out a way to do this where you can see more of what's actually going on. Thank you for being my guinea pig.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. I never know what's going on. This is quite typical.
All right, good to know. Good to know it's not just me then.
No, no, no. Anyone that tells you they know what's going on is a liar.
True. It's true. Let's see, what did I get done here? I actually am almost finished because my editor did not give me a ridiculous amount of notes, and I've mostly just been laughing at her comments and looking at words that I got wrong. I said something about someone's mind rising instead of racing, and I spent like 5 minutes staring at it going, what is rising? I don't understand. I'm like, racing,
I've
that's it.
I've I've done those things so many times.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
I was happy to find that I was not the only one who's stuck on the spelling of lead, that you are also one of those.
Yeah, I get it. I try. I always think of like Led Zeppelin, and then I start putting all these other words or sentences I know with the word lead in it, and then I try to spell that out, and then I get confused on how they spell it, and I just that. But for some reason, other words like that, they don't do the same thing. It's just that one.
Yeah, same. I don't know. It's just like a weird mental block around lead.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Trying to think of other words that are spelled differently, but mean different things. And no, I've never had a problem with any other one.
No, same. Like there isn't one that I can think of that I regularly do. Like I do mess up punctuation a lot. I know that, but lead is like that's been my sticking word. But I think I've got it now. I think so, just because my mom has so adamantly drilled it into my brain.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, well, that's the thing is that I keep thinking that'll be the same thing for me. And like even after talking to you about it, I was like, okay, now it's going to be drilled into my brain. But no, no, I still it's still there.
You just need to have a conversation with my mom every day and it'll happen. You'll be sorted out.
Well, that interview you had with your mom kind of terrified me because what I watched that right after fixing some of the going over the edits that my editor gave me, and she was saying things that I'm sure I've made that mistake in this script, but it never came up, and so now I'm thinking I need a new
Uh-oh.
editor.
Uh-oh. Well, she's looking for more clients if you're interested.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. Well, I'll seriously consider that.
Okay. Yeah, I always I'm supposed to be making a website for her at some point, but we just haven't gotten there yet. So once I do, she'll be more out in the world. Right now, she's very low key on social media and everything because it makes sense she doesn't want to be on social media, but she understands she should be.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, yeah. That's where
yeah,
I'm only on it because I really have to be.
exactly. Yeah. I've minimized it a lot over the years because I felt like I was going insane when I spent more time on it. So I
Yeah,
think,
well, yeah, this last break that I've taken from it is just my sleep has gotten better.
yeah,
It's like yeah, everything just improves without social media.
yep. Yeah, as we've discussed before, the end goal is sort of get to a point where you can have someone do that for you, and then you can just be creative
Yeah,
and stay offline. That's
that would be the dream.
definitely. So I hope everyone has been getting some writing done. I see a couple comments. Chris says lots of the rules are rote. Yep, about writing. Fatima has had a hard time with bear and bear for literally no reason.
I had trouble with that one for a while. I don't anymore, but I remember, or maybe I do, and I'm just unaware. But I guess I wouldn't know.
I think that is one that I've messed up a couple times now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I think that I don't know what it is with that one. I more likely will look at what I've just written and go, let's think about this. Is this correct? Whereas with lead, I just like fly away and it's done and off it
It's
goes.
just, yeah, there's no hope for that one. That was just gone.
Oh my God. What time are we at? We're almost at 2 and we've only done 2 sprints. Oops. Well,
Oh,
oh well. I think
it's
my
all right.
schedule will be a little bit off with this one since we're actually talking as well. So, but we can get into another one. How's your technology doing with your edits?
Good,
Yeah,
actually.
excellent.
The video just went up, I think.
Yay.
So hopefully, but I've been away for so long. I don't know if anyone's gonna see it right away
Uh,
to
well, I,
bring them over here.
well, at least it has gone up while you are alive, so you're remaining
Yeah.
true to your word for what you said in your
Yeah.
video.
Yeah. That's good.
That's all that
Otherwise,
matters.
I would have just done something and made a joke of it later tonight and put it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's
Danny says that she contemplates deleting all social media all the time, but never gets herself to. They're just there at this point, giving her old pictures to cringe at.
yeah, that's all right.
I used to have an
Seems
album
about right.
on my Facebook that was just like cringe photos, and I decided I didn't need that existing anymore.
Yeah, those will come back at one time when you don't want them to come back.
Exactly. Like let's just delete it. We don't need the days where I was cosplaying as an anime boy on a regular basis. Like it doesn't need to be there.
On a regular basis, all
On a
right.
regular.
That's there was no event or anything, just whatever. Why
Honestly,
not?
yeah. Yeah. That's probably why I didn't have friends until I was like 16 and a half.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I know, right? On that note, let's do another sprint. And if you want to link your video in the comments, feel free to. Although no one should leave yet. Go watch it after when we're finished.
Oh yeah, no, it was posted to bring people over.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. I'm going to reset our
all
timer
right.
here. Do another 15-minute. Yeah, I guess we'll still maybe have one or two more 15-minute and then we'll do our half hour.
Cool.
Ready? Off we go. Got so into what I was doing, I didn't realize the time was up. Good thing, I guess. See if Hey got my
Okay.
message. Oh, you got my message? Yeah, we are back. I just about
Hello?
missed it. Hello? Uh-oh, can you hear me?
I don't know what's going on. Oh,
Can you...
can,
I
can you
wrote...
hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what happened there.
Okay, phew. I thought...
I think something to do with my mic when I turned it back on.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna have like a near the end technical breakdown. So I would not be surprised. I won't
Yeah,
feel
that's
I
really
won't feel secure until it's done.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised too. I'm surprised it's worked this far.
I know, it's kind of amazing. I think we
Oh,
had
I've probably. Hey?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I've had someone, I forget who it was now, someone had stopped in the last year saying that if they were on my stream, I was gonna have technical difficulties, and it did happen. So maybe it's just because they're not around.
Yeah, that could be it. I'm still. Oh no, I'm going crazy. I know what happened. I know what I did there. I muted my laptop and I didn't realize that my mic is connected to my laptop.
Yes.
Maybe technology works just fine and I just don't know how to work it. That's probably the problem here.
Can't admit to that. Don't admit to that.
Oh jeez.
I think we had a couple people migrate over from your video to here. So hello to Sam, and you said Alan.
Alan at Big Hard Books and Classics. I
That
didn't
name's
realize
a little...
yeah, I didn't realize that either until I mentioned him in a video, and then I paused. I was like, oh, I see what he's going for there.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, thank you for stopping by, to both of you. I appreciate it a lot. And my mom, also my editor, is in the comments too. She said, your editor is a cruel taskmaster.
Yeah, it seems so. I don't. But then that's the thing. Not being an editor is you really you really don't know. You almost have to always have two editors to compare. I have nothing to compare. It's the only editor I've ever worked with.
Yeah, like I always worry, like I make that joke, my editor is my mom, so is she being too easy on me sometimes? But sometimes she's very hard on me, so I don't know. I don't know if I should trust my writing's actually good or not. I know she's an excellent editor though, because I've seen her edit other people's stuff, so I just have to trust that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the interview you have on your channel is really great. That's what it's like. I was thinking. I was like, I never really questioned my editor until then, and I was like, well, this a lot of these things sound like they should have been brought up in my manuscript.
Maybe you just don't actually do it. Maybe you're better than you think.
Well, that's rarely the case. But
All right. I'm actually almost finished going through my manuscript notes, and I keep laughing because she'll leave comments just being like LOL on things, or saying that she likes them. Like, oh, it's so nice seeing a little commentary throughout.
Yeah, yeah, I don't get that.
You don't get that?
No, I was very, no, but yeah, maybe if my editor was my mom, I would, but I don't,
Yeah. Yeah, I think
but,
because we have that sort of ongoing conversation too and stuff. There's like inside jokes in there and things like that.
when do you, when are you, planning on having the final draft of
It's a good question. Soon, because so right now, like I did 2 of my own edits, and then she did an edit, and now I'm going through all her notes, and then I guess we will go through my response, and then that'll sort of be the final thing. So I don't know, it might be within the next couple weeks actually, which will be good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's. Do you have the next stage all set up?
Sort of. I'm working on query letters right now, which I've never written before, and I'm not enjoying it, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, those those are one of the most difficult things that you wouldn't think so, because all you're doing is writing about what you've just spent the last year plus working on, and then you just have to really just sum it up, and you just for me, I just sit there and I stare as I have no clue what to say.
It's
I don't how am I supposed to know what this book is about?
Yeah, exactly. It's like because you have to put in sort of that marketing edge too, which is really difficult to sell yourself, you know? It's like writing
Yeah.
bios. I have so much trouble doing that. I feel like if I sit down once and I do it, that's it. I don't ever want to do it again. Like I've written about myself, I've sold myself. I don't want to keep doing it. It's sort of the
Yeah.
same thing.
That's, that's yeah, those I find insanely difficult for, and maybe that is the reasons why I find it difficult. I have no idea.
Yeah, it would be nice to just get someone else to do it all, but I don't think I can do that. I think I have to do it
Just get
myself.
just get everyone to do absolutely everything except just the creative writing itself.
That's the ticket.
That would be nice.
But yeah, it's hard doing that. Ugh, I don't know. I'll get there eventually, but honestly, like when people do ask me, "What's your book about?" Like stuff. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
about witches. I don't know. Like how do I say this in a concise, interesting way? You have to read it.
Yeah, it's weird because you know everything, you know every detail about it, obviously, but you can't really sum it up.
I think it's because it lives in your head so much, right? And then putting that
Yeah.
out there and trying to get it across to another person is so difficult. Like to get across exactly what you feel about your own work. It's so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm definitely with you on that.
I'm looking at our comments here. Chris says an editor's job is to make sure the writer is telling the story they intend. I think my mom actually said that too. So yeah, I've heard that a few times. And Pamela, my mom says, it's nice to see writers appreciate editors. And no, I'm not being easy on you ever.
That's good to know.
Excellent. And then Chris says an agent's job is to sell the writer's work. Yes, but getting the agent. That's what you got to do
Yeah,
first. You got to
that's
you still have to sell
there's
to the
actually
agent.
there's a website I'll have to look up and send to you, but I forget what it's called and I don't have it on me right now, but it deals with finding an agent, and it looked
Okay.
really helpful. I haven't looked too much into it yet, but if it does what it says it does, it would be extremely helpful.
Ooh, yes,
I'll have to
definitely.
I'll have to find that and send it to you.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no, because I'm at that stage where I have to start looking into it. So I just stumbled across this. I don't know how, but yeah, it looks good.
Okay, because yeah, you're almost finished your latest draft too, right?
Yeah, and this one I actually already have a publisher and everything all put together.
Awesome.
It's actually my this next one that I'm gonna have a bit more trouble with because I'm gonna try to do it more the traditional way.
Okay. Yeah, I've only self-published so far, so it's very, very different. And I know the steps, but it's a whole other matter actually doing it.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a completely different at least from what I'm gathering doing
Yeah.
it now, but
We'll
it's
get there. We'll get there eventually.
yeah, yeah, I'll get there eventually,
Yeah.
step by step.
Yeah. Oh, my mom says you almost need an agent to get you an agent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I bet something like that actually exists. And
I
that's
wouldn't be
actually kind of
surprised.
what this website that kind of seems to be dealing with.
Okay.
So that's kind of what it sounds like this website does, is it's the agent that helps you find an agent.
The agent's agent or the
Yeah.
pre-agent.
Yeah, that's I remember I was looking up the statistics of it too, and it's you really do almost have a better chance of winning the lottery.
Oh, good to know. It's great. It's
Yeah.
great. Awesome.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah,
s-
I thought I'd just lift your day up with that information.
I
Oh,
appreciate
that's what
it.
I was reading anyway. I don't know how true any of that is, but
I don't know. I do see plenty of people who have agents and publishing deals and stuff, and then I mean, not to be a jerk, but I read their works. I'm like, really? So I'm taking
yeah.
that as a good sign.
Yeah, the see, that's what I thought too until I realized what that really response is coming from a place where they've probably changed the work so much so that it sells,
Yeah,
because that's really what they're looking for. They're not, you could give them a great novel, but if it's not marketable, they're going to
right.
tell you to change it. And so it's like, well, what actually did the author give them?
True. Very true.
So it's
So I maybe in the end I'll just wind up starting my own publishing house. That's what I always do with things.
yeah.
It's like this isn't working for me, so I just start my own thing. I keep doing it over and over.
I've thought of doing that too, and starting a publishing house. It's like, I was like, I don't know how to even begin with all that. And that just seems like with everything else I'm trying to do, it's like, I'm just gonna pretend that thought just never happened.
Yeah, I don't know. It gets stronger in my brain as time goes on.
Uh,
I gotta be careful.
and once you start looking for an editor, the thought will be all that remains.
Yeah. Oh, another comment. I think that editors can sometimes be the agent to help you get an agent, but first the editor has to be quite high profile and know who to approach. That's
Mm.
true. That's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
route you can go.
I definitely do not have a high profile editor.
Yeah. Come on, Mom, get me my agent. What are you doing? She's the one who suggested it.
Yeah, and that's really great that you have family that works in the industry and can help you with all that.
I am
That's
lucky
got to be
with that for sure.
really helpful.
Yeah, if only I was doing graphic novels, then I would have more
Yeah.
of an in.
I started working on a graphic novel with an artist friend of mine, and
Oh yeah.
then COVID hit and never happened. But I should look back into that.
Yeah, you should. That would be cool. Oh, Danny says if you need someone who's been going to school for publishing, you know where to find me. Don't encourage me. So we are coming up on 2:30, so I think that we're going to jump to our half-hour sprint. And if if you've been following these, I usually put up my magic words. That's what I have them tagged as. They're just a little more obscure words, so here we go. You can use these words in your writing if you like, or if you're doing just sort of random writing and you're not working on a larger project, you could pick one or two of them to sort of write around. Today I chose Bilbos, which I thought was funny because it sounded like Bilbo. But it is actually an iron bar with sliding shackles used for prisoners. The other one is Afreet, which is a powerful jinn or demon. The third is Flub, to botch or bungle something. And the fourth is Amateur Cultist, an insignificant lover. Which I kind of love that there's a word for that.
What is the last word?
Amateur Cultist? I might be pronouncing that wrong. It's an insignificant lover.
Huh. That seems a contradiction, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
significant.
Oh, and here's my mom suggesting the thing that I always want to do. We just need to be like the Bloomsbury group and put everything together with all our highly talented friends. Sigh. That was a very different time. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yes. Yeah, we should start a Bloomsbury
It's
group. That would be
my dream. My like number one dream.
that would be really cool.
Could get there. We'll think about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, it was very handy that Leonard Wolf just had a printing press set up in their home. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Virginia Woolf's sister designed all her covers, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, you guys were just the perfect match, all of you.
Exactly. It could be found. I know enough people to do this. We could do it.
Yeah, well, we should start that.
I'll be in touch about it. Okay. So
All right.
let's do a sprint and continue thinking of the Bloomsbury dream. And this one will be, oh, actually I have to reset it. I always forget to reset it. It has to be half hour for this one. 30. Okay. Everyone ready for our last half hour sprint? Whether you are or not, I'm starting.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Off we go. And that is our final sprint. Time's up. We're done.
All right. Am I there?
You are.
Okay.
I can hear you.
All right. I made sure not to turn my computer volume off this time.
Making steps. Steps
I'll
in the right
forget
direction.
next time.
So I actually finished my review of my edits. I'm happy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Now I have to just, I have one chunk I need to rewrite, which is less than I thought. Then I'm going to listen to the entire book read back to me by my little voice app to see if there's anything else I need to do, and it's almost done.
That's the thing. I knew there's there's an app you're able to do that with.
Yeah, so you can actually do it with Microsoft Word as well, which I tried, but I hated the voices.
Yeah, the same. I was like, how does this help anyone? And so I
Yeah.
never did.
Yeah, so there's this app I have, I think it's called Voice Aloud Reader. I can send you the one that I use. It's still not perfect, right? Because it's still a robot, but I choose
Yeah.
the British male voice and I find that it sounds okay. So I always listen to my stories in that and it works pretty well for me anyway.
Yeah,
It's very useful.
I'll have to do that tonight.
Cool.
It
Yeah,
does, because I think that would be useful, but yeah, you're right. The one on Word just sounds weird.
it's
It's like
awful.
no one reads this way.
No, no.
I hope not.
Eh, who knows? Oh, Chris said that was fun. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed. I hope everyone got something out of writing with us. And Chandra, friend of the channel, she's my friend who tore apart my writing in one of my videos a couple months back. She stopped by to say, "I thought Bilbo's was that song by Leonard Nimoy."
Oh,
Do you?
I was like, when you said that, I was saying Leonard Cohen. I was like, did he?
No. Do you?
No, not.
That song, I think it's the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins, sung by Leonard Nimoy, which thinking about that existing is kind of like a fever dream, yet it does exist.
I don't know that.
I'll send it to
Don't
you.
know that one. Oh! If I must share in the suffering,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Now that you're
Oh,
here,
is
you
it-
have to.
Oh boy.
Something to look forward to.
Is Leonard? Isn't that a Star Trek character?
Yeah, Spock.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so think about Spock singing about Bilbo Baggins.
Okay. Yeah. I can't imagine it, but I mean, I'm sure it exists.
You have to see it to believe it.
Oh,
Oh, there's
I don't
also
know.
there's an app/website called Natural Readers that has lots of voices. I'll have to check that one out too. So
Natural Readers.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll have to write all these down.
Well, the comments will stay, so you can check it out
Oh,
after.
perfect.
But yeah, I'll have to look at that too. I appreciate it. So I guess since we're at 3, we can wind this down. How did your editing go through our sprints?
I actually did get a bit done. I realized that there's a few things I need to, or could add. I have to think about something a bit longer, but no, I actually did get more done than I thought I would, more than I usually do. So
Excellent. It's working the way it should then.
yeah, definitely.
I couldn't do any writing, like I had that one part, so I just made a note to come back to a page, so I'll do that in my own time. But yeah, it's good to almost be finished. And I hope that everyone else was productive as well. Thank you for stopping by, everyone who is still here. And thank you to everyone who stopped by earlier. Maybe you'll check back and see this. But we'll wrap it up with, oh yeah, when we were talking about queries, that reminded me, my next video is going to be talking about creating query letters. So if anyone's interested in my process, dragging myself across glass doing this, that's what I'll be putting out next week.
That'll definitely be helpful, even
hope so.
on my end.
I hope so. And like I was saying, Pei has another video out that just came out while we were doing this. So go check out his channel. And I guess, is there anything else you want to add to direct people to or anything like that?
Oh, no, like I said, I've been away for a bit, and I'll probably still be another week or two before I start posting regularly again. I want to get this book all completely finished and get some health issues sorted out, and after that, I should be back doing the usual thing.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to it. And I know you'll do well with everything you're working on too. I have every faith in it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Pamela says, "Nice to meet you, Pei."
Yeah, and then nice to meet everyone in the comments as well. Yeah, I was gonna say so. You forget what you're saying halfway through what you're saying it. That's a problem.
Oh, I do it all the time on here. I'll freeze up and then I try and change the subject so that it sounds like I didn't forget.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
That's good. Good.
the the introvert's trick to being on camera. So, thank you everyone, and thank you Pei for being my guinea pig on this. It was nice chatting
Yeah.
with you.
Well, thank you for having me on.
I think this was a good little session, and I'll let everyone go. Yeah, have a great day. I hope that you are all having days that are as wonderful as you are. Bye.